That get the people moving like a gas line. It's that show a heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion in the Atlas.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why I was picked number one. But I think it's just who I am as a person, someone that can turn into a leader for your team and be a franchise guy. I compose myself well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. So the Raptors starting five. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the 4. Cunningham is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Duren in a... the center position, filling out the middle. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Now here's Bagley. Duren with the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Barnes. Basket's good.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Walker. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Still coming into his own. Saddiq Bey showing he can hit it from mid-range.
Here's Siakam. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Bey outside. Back to Walker. 3-pointer. And the Pistons, another 3.
Is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Anunoby with it. Checked by Bagley. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot is off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Bey outside. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Walker. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run. And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Now here's Cunningham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Van Vliet against Walker. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Duren. No good. A bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Van Vliet finds Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
The Pistons have got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the inside. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Inside. And stolen by Cunningham. Van Vliet against Walker. The shake. Bagley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Free throw good, Bagley. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Van Vliet finds Anunoby to the left wing. Van Vliet outside. Takes a three. And the Raptors miss again. The Pistons leading. Bay passes to Walker. Chalk up 2 there. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. The Pistons making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Walker. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Flynn, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Walker passes to Bay. And here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Anunoby, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. From the high post, Flynn's shot is off. And here's Detroit. It's a 10-point game. Walker for 3. They get the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Barnes passes to Siakam. Rebound Detroit. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
That one falls. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Outside Walker. Bogdanovich up top. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Count it.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Bay outside. Here's Cunningham. Bagley. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Toronto calls time here.
Attention fans, we got T-shirts. It's coming at you. So make some noise. You don't want one. Make some noise. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team. Give a big round of applause.
Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Dance team. How about your Pistons Denny's?
Here's Flynn.
Some love.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Achua. Here's Birch. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
That was a veteran move. Now, Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
And the basket by Birch.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Bay. 9 points for him in his last game. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Birch knows how to put the onus on the officials.
First free throw is good. Noel, he's checked in for Bay. Both good from the line that time. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Here's Birch. The second effort. Detroit with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Burks. Unable to get that one. Trent with the defensive effort. And so here is Toronto down by 12. And here's Porter outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Burks no good. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Birch missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Trent. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Walker with it. He's picked up by Birch. And Bagley gets it to go. On the assist by Walker. Bagley's got 13 now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And the basket by Trent.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Birch missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Burks. Here's Bagley. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And it's in there.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's time for some team free.
Pistons making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Achua. Now here's Walker. The D's right on him. Here's Diallo. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And everyone knows Walker can score, but they're happy to play the role of facilitator.
Boucher. And he buries his first look.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Down low. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovich, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Boyan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Porter, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Burks. Porter with the steal. The finish! And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Porter mixing it up inside, drawing the foul.
Good on the second one. Now here's Walker. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Diallo outside. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 8.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And Young slams it in.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Diallo outside. And Boucher with the block. And he's able to get it back. They retain possession. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Porter. The rebound by Burks. Detroit has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Bogdanovich, no good. Trent on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And so it's Marvin Bagley making highlights for the Detroit Pistons. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back after this word.
38. I want to hear everybody make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Oh, what a first. Quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Toronto trailing. We've got Kate Cunningham. Durant out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The Raptors shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Flynn. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
And here's Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Here's Bay. The shot won't fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second bucket on the night.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And rejected. For 3, Diallo. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Flynn. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates. Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
They get it again. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Cunningham outside. Bay finds Cunningham. Here's Duren. Shot clock at 6. And Diallo, here we go. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Duren's got 6.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
The Pistons leading. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. The Raptors also with a sub. Chua's checked in. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Diallo against Barnes. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's VanVleet. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. At the line for the Raptors, VanVleet, Fred VanVleet. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from VanVleet.
Has always been a tremendous defender in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Team second. At the line for Detroit, Marvin Bagley III. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. For Toronto, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Achua can't hit. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Diallo with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Bay, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Anunoby against Bay. Pass to Duran. Here's Diallo. Cunningham outside. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down. Boy, it's been great to watch Sadiq Bey improve as a player. He's pulling in more rebounds, finding more buckets, really making the effort to just do more in general.
Now here's Diallo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Anunoby finds Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. Birch comes in for Siakam, and it's Ben in for Anunoby. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Trent's got 10.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
You know, Smitty, Bay's growth has also resulted in him setting some new career highs.
The reason why, B.A., he's taking advantage of those touches he's earning now. When the team asks him to step up, he's ready. A willingness to learn and work hard will serve him well in this league.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Achua, following the score by Detroit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Banton. Pass to Birch. And Bay pulls it down. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And there's the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. Walker comes in for Cunningham. The free throw is off from Porter. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Achua with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Walker with it. He's got 10. Outside Burks. Pass to Duran. It's stolen by Birch. Trent outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Burks. Hey, from long range. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And the basket by Trent. Trent's got 8 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside for Bey. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Here's Achua. The Pistons clear it. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Burks. Sweet little floater. And it's a 10-point Pistons lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Barnes. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
15 fouls. At the line for your Pistons, Kemba Walker. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Walker.
Yeah, the thing about Walker, he plays the game with a smile. He enjoys the game of basketball as much as we enjoy broadcasting.
Noel, he's checked in for the Pistons. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Achua. And both free throws good for Walker. Toronto shooting 56% for the second quarter. Young, the pass to Porter. Knocked loose. And here's Boucher. He's covered by Bagley. And it's stolen by Noel. Walker against Trent. Bey outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
With that big frame, Saddiq is tough to guard in space.
He misses the free throw.
Bey, Saddiq Bey. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Teams really want guys like Saddiq Bey, guys with the combination of length and 3-point shooting.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Burks for 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Porter. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Bey. Outside Walker. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Burks. Back to Walker. Pass to Bagley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bagley's got 6 in the quarter. Porter with it. Now Burks defending. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Noel. Here's Burks. The shot misses, and it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the basket by Boucher.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
The Pistons leading. Outside Burks. Pass to Bagley.
2 minutes.
And here's Noel. And he banks in the layup.
And gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit calls timeout. Checked in for Bagley. The Raptors also with a sub. And Anunoby's checked in. Noel, the pass to Bay. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Bay's got 9 points in the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. Burks passes to Noel. Now here's Bay. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Back to Anunoby. Over Burks. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Here's Young. And at last, they get one to fall.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And Boucher with the block.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
Here's Anunoby. Good D by Bay.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Lets it go. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Noel's gotten his second bucket.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Walker for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Kemba. An impressive first half of basketball. What was the difference?
Just playing hard, playing with effort from the very beginning. You know, we had great intensity. Our togetherness was on another level, the way we were capable of playing. So that was the difference.
Togetherness. What a cool way to describe it, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Marvin Bagley. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this league. They won the hard hustle battle in the first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
They can't keep fouling like this. It's sloppy out there. The difference in this game comes down to the amount of free throws they give it. Sure, they need to stay aggressive on the defensive end, but you got to play without fouling.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Bagley really making a difference here.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Trent. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Trent's got 21.
This is what makes Gary Trent Jr. such an important player. His ability to get hot in a hurry.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
Here's Duren. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if the shot isn't there.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. The baseline J is on the way. Van Vliet misses.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, Marvin Bagley.
90 seconds into the second half now. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Outside Anunoby. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 11.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Walker passes to Bay. Bagley with it. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Rebound Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Walker. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Diallo's checked in for Bay. Cunningham outside. Up top, Walker, guarded by Van Vliet. Walker's shot is off. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Trent for 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Walker a good look. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors shooting around 53%, a nice number. Trent for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Now here's Diallo. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Anunoby. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Bagley, no good. Toronto trailing. Trent on the wing. Over Cunningham. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
The assist.
Trent's got 26 points. Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Detroit calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Burke, he's checked in for Toronto.
Once again, your Pistons Cities.
Van Vliet against Walker. Cunningham passes to Walker. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Birch. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Birch has got his third basket on the night right there.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Nice shot by Walker.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. Walker covering. From the top of the key. Here's Birch. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Birch has got 4 points this quarter.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Walker against Van Vliet. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Van Vliet finds Siakam. This for the tie! And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 11 points.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
And that one's good. Bagley. Now Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Pass to Birch. And an Obi for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Walker. Diallo outside. Drives to the hoop. Bagley. Tipped back in for 2. Bagley's got 29 points. Toronto's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th assist of the night. The Pistons trailing. Outside Walker. Pass to Bagley. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 3-pointer. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. And Cunningham with a 3.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
And a second look at that rejection. Taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
The Pistons making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. To the wing on the left. Bagley for 3. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Boucher. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th assist here tonight. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. And here's the fast break. Here's Van Vliet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Van Vliet's got 9. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Keeping us all in motion.
Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
How about your Pistons knitting? Show them some love.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Porter. Over Bogdanovic. Porter's shot is off. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Duren. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Cunningham against Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. Here's Boucher. Rebound Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Floats one up. Burke's no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got his 16th rebound on the night. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
And the basket by Trent.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. The 3. Here's Duren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Duran's got 22.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Raptors lead by 1.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Burks. Now Cunningham. Back to Burks. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And then Porter with the dunk.
Otto Porter is in attack mode. When he gets to the rim, he gets there in a hurry.
And the Pistons with possession here. And the Pistons call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
You got make some noise!
For the Pistons, Bay, he's checked in for Bagley, and it's Kemba Walker in for Burks. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter Jr., and he's going for the lob!
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Van Vliet. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
A lot of his shots come from 3, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Top of the key. Here's Boucher. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's the Pistons shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Walker. The 11-footer. Oh, rejected by Boucher. The 3-ball. And the Raptors, another 3.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
Keeps it alive, and it's Boucher with the rebound. A big-time effort for Gary Trent Jr., providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Duran. And it's Walker in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. So he gets them both. Toronto shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Boucher. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
Great to see Boucher having his way out there and making a difference on the offensive end.
The Pistons trailing. Bay outside. Pass to Duran. Here's Bogdanovich. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Anunoby's got 10 points in just the second half. For Detroit, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Bay from long range. The offensive rebound.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Left block shot on the way, and that one's good. Cunningham.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Cunningham passes to Bay. No good from outside.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Achua finds Van Vliet. The 3. Duran with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
The 3 from Barnes. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside Walker. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. The Pistons making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Boucher. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Van Vliet. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bay outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Left side Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Bay. Right side Walker. Left side Bagley. Kicks it out to Cunningham. To the middle. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Young finds Van Vliet. No good on the triple.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Walker. Bay passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. That one goes. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Cunningham against Barnes. Bay outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Bagley. And another shot. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Walker. Will it go? Rebound by the Raptors.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. From 10 feet away. Goes back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Anunoby. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Toronto. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. And there's Van Fleet on the assist by Siakam. Van Fleet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
Pass to Bagley. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovich didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Walker. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Trent. And Bojan with that great career abroad. Entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovich. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Anunoby. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Raptors, Anunoby. OG Anunoby.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Now here's Bay. Walker passes to Bagley. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bagley's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Barnes, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
And Detroit is shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Walker finds Cunningham. Off target with the three.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And the basket by Trent.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the Pistons with possession here. Walker passes to Cunningham. Now Bay. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it. Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Bay passes to Cunningham. Shot to stop the run. The putback. It's good on the putback. Duran's got 30.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Barnes. Up and in on the layup.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Walker passes to Bay. Now Cunningham to the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Siakam left side. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Walker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Anunoby. Banton comes in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet. Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banton. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Hayes finds Noel. Here's Hayes.
2 minutes
Pass to Joseph.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Young's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the right wing. Here's Banton. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 20th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Siakam. They grab their own miss. Joseph can't hit.
A tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Gary Trent Jr.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. big win on the road.
.20 seconds left in the game. Pass to Knox. Now here's Bagley. Shoots over Young. And that one hits the back iron. And here's Porter. To the inside. Here's Wilson. Can't connect from 14. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.